Hey guys, welcome to a new movie review. Today we're doing Driveway Dolls. This is a brand new movie. I'm actually reading something new for once, and it's weird I'm doing this movie. All the movies I just saw it, and it's kind of crazy. I don't want to talk about it. There's a couple spoilers I'm not going to mention in this movie because I feel like you need to know about them yourself. But also kind of crazy. I don't want to talk about. I don't know. We'll see when we get there if I talk about them. But I actually really enjoyed this movie. I did not know 100% a lot about this movie going into it. I knew it had Pedro Pascal in it, Matt Damon. Also Miley Cyrus is in this. Not for a lot, barely anything, but she's in it technically as well. And yeah, there's a lot of people who I probably have been in stuff, but those are the ones I know. What about General Sauce? Let's get that out of the way first. General Sauce. I liked it. Good, solid, actually funny. Actually has some comedy and stuff in it. I thought it was funny. Definitely one of those movies where it's like, hey, these two girls have a thing, and people coming after them, and they don't know they have it at first, and they find out, oh, we have it, and then they come after them. But let's jump into it. We started off with Pedro Pascal, and you kind of could tell from the trailer that when he's in the movie, I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna die. So I was like, oh, he's probably gonna be in the beginning of the movie, like gonna start with him with this stuff, and something's gonna happen. He's gonna die immediately. What did happen? So not really a spoiler because the trailer I felt like showed that off that he's gonna die immediately, but he dies obviously, and I was like, okay, this is fun to have a good actor, have him die immediately. He kind of comes back later, but I'll tell you why later. But it's these two girls, obviously, they're both lesbians, and they get to a point where they're like, also this movie has some, let's say, a little more hardcore. It has sex scenes in it, it has sex nudity. That in the movie, so keep that in mind, this is a mature movie. But, so it has that, and it's just keeping aware it's not a movie for kids, not a definitely more mature movie. They basically get to a point where they talk about like, hey, I'm gonna go on this trip, and you wanna come? And it's like, hey, why don't I come with you, da-da-da. And then they go on this trip to go see her grandmother and stuff, obviously. Along the way, they go rent the car. They go into Tallahassee. The guy who is renting the car does the car rental thing where you drive a car to a place, drop it off, The people who called him right before the girls just walk in the door and talk about like, hey, we want you to take this thing that Tallahassee, this car, take Tallahassee, da-da-da. And then the two girls come in, so he assumes they're the people who took the car. And then they go off to Tallahassee with stuff that they do not know they have because it's in under stuff that they didn't see it. It's obviously hidden in the car. But later they find out about it. But they go off and then people actually come after them about it. We figure out later why. But the guys then throughout the movie are chasing them and saying they don't meet the guys till really later. Then shit starts happening. It's great. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. I'm like, yeah, this is a fun movie. Funny moments, cool. I liked it. It's the kind of like thing with like, hey, we have this thing and people coming after us near the end. Because in the beginning, good chunk in the beginning, they don't know about it. But then once they do find it, it's like, oh shit. They have the case. They open it. They finally open the case. Also, they find out they have another thing and there's smoking coming out of the back of the car when they break down. Like, oh, it's a severed head. And you guess who it is? Pedro Pascal's severed head in a case. So I'm like, that's kind of cool. And that comes back later at the end. But it's cool. They technically in the movie more if you want to count the severed head. They find that and they found the suitcase with stuff in it. I'm not going to say what it is because it's crazy. I kind of want to say what it is because it's kind of cool. I want to talk about it. Maybe we'll talk about it later. But they find the suitcase with stuff and then they have, and obviously they're going to give it back to the person. It belonged to the senator or whoever's running the state or whatever. The senator, not mayor. I think it's senator or whatever. And they have to give it to him who's played by Matt Damon. And once you find out what it is, it's like, cause they don't show you what's in the case. They open it and they see what it is. But we don't see what it is till later. And I'm like, okay, the reveal, how they use it and everything, it's funny. It's a fun movie. I enjoyed it. It's fun. I'm debating if I want to jump into the spoiler part of it. I don't think so. I think we'll keep that for you guys. If you guys want to go see it, go see it. Give the rating for this movie. I would say 7. Like, I enjoyed it heavily. I think there are movies I thought were a little better. But I do think it was funny. I enjoyed it. I do think it's a good movie. I think it's good. What you guys think of Driveway Dolls? Let me know in the comments down below if you guys seen this movie. You guys can always stay epic. And see you in the next movie, you guys. Bye.